Plot and setting. Plot is the sequence or order of events in a story. The plot has 5 parts: the exposition, the rising action, the climax, the falling action, and the resolution. The exposition introduces the main characters and setting. It's usually not exciting, but there's not much action to it. It's like when you're about to get on a ride and you're waiting in line. The rising action is where the main character starts to face series of conflicts or dilemmas. It's when you know you want to go on the ride, but you're too scared and you're going up and up. The climax is the point in the story with the greatest interest or suspense. It's like the most exciting part of the story. It's when we learn the outcome. Like when you're on the top of the ride, right about to fall down. The falling action is basically the events leading to the end of the story. It's when the characters deal with the aftermath of the climax. It shows the results and starts to bring the story to a close. Just like right when you get off the ride, like right when you fall and you're over with it. The resolution is the end of the story. It's when the author tells you the outcome and you find out what happens to the characters. Just like once you get off the ride, you would want to go on it again because it was really fun. Setting is the time and place in which the events of the story occur. It includes any elements in which the action occurs. Historical periods, geographic regions, season and weathers, and cultural. The setting creates the atmosphere and the mood. So basically, it's telling you how they want you to feel. They want you to be in the story and feel how the character is feeling. That's basically it about setting and plot.
Let's talk about plot and setting. There are 5 parts of plot. The first part is the exposition. The exposition is not exciting and sets the scene of a story. Next, there's the rising action. This introduces the setting, characters, and the dilemmas the characters may face. The climax is the part of the book where you can't put your book down. After the climax, we have the falling action, where characters deal with the aftermath and result of the climax. Next is the resolution. This is the last part of plot and where the author presents the story's final outcome. Now, let's talk about setting. Setting is the time and place in where a story occurs. Setting creates the atmosphere of a book to add a suspenseful feeling if it's a scary book, a relaxed feeling if it's a modern, realistic fiction book, maybe about the suburbs, for example, Ramona and Beezus. The setting, it includes the historical period, the geographic region, the culture, the spaces, rooms, and landscapes in a book, and the seasons and weather. Thank you for listening, Miss Lanya, and I hope you enjoyed my podcast.